How do? Right, it is Thursday. I lose track of days. Third day of the week out on the road. A couple of days in London, King's Cross, which is a little bit of a disaster due to the getting there very, very late. And then yesterday, Hampstead, where I had a really, really good time. Walked a long way, did what I consider to be a really, really great crawl. So check that one out for sure. It's a wicked day. And was just a lot of good fun. But today I am in Windsor. Well, actually I'm in Clewer, just a little, I suppose, village part of Windsor. To start with, one that has been shouted out to me a lot, an awful lot. So I thought I would start up here, then work my way through Windsor. Looking forward to this. Big shout out to Hoppy Place for sponsoring the crawl today. Can't wait to get along and see them later. And it should be in for a good one. In the middle of a storm, but there's a break in rain at the moment. Pray for me. Right, start with this. So this one, the Swan. So the Swan in Clewer. And yeah, so many people tagged this into my Facebook page and said, look, this is one you need to go and see. It is a community-owned pub. So it was threatened with closure. Community rallied round, saved it, and are doing wonderful things with it. Been in the Good Beer Guide 6 years in a row now. So on a residential street, this is Clewer, and this is the Swan. Let's get in and see it. There is always something pretty special about a community-owned pub. You can feel the love, you can feel the care, you can feel the attention to detail with places like this. Because let's face it, if it wasn't for the community rallying around and saving this, it would not be it. So it's a labour of love every single day that they're here. They know that they saved something special. And you know what? This is something pretty special. So, first pub of the day. Obviously, I'm here dead early. It's nice to be in here when it's quiet. I can show you what a great boozer it actually is. I'm going to start you on here. So, I have just started my day with a Windsor and Eaton beer, night at the Garter. Very, very impressed. Perfect start to my day. Indie Rabble, can't wait to visit them at a local brewery as well. So, yeah, this is a beauty of a community-owned pub. Always nice to walk in, especially when it's been blowing a gale outside and see a roaring fire. That's beautiful, the heat coming off that and the smell of the wood and everything in here really makes it pretty darn special. So community saved, community owned, community run, and an absolute banger of a boozer to kick the day off with. Before we go disappearing, go anywhere else, we'll show the epic beer garden on it as well, shouldn't we? What a great place to start. Thank the Lord the community were able to save this absolute beauty. In Windsor there are 3 breweries to get round today as well, which you know, makes me very, very happy, very keen to get round them. My second stop of the day, just a couple of minutes away from the Swan, brings me here to Windsor and Eaton Brewery. So just had one of their beers in the Swan and was highly, highly impressed. So really looking forward to getting in and trying another. But yeah, heard very, very good things about all 3 of the breweries in Windsor. So let's get in and see the first of 3 of the day, Windsor and Eaton. Looking forward to it. I've only just walked in and I'm already loving life. I'm loving life in Windsor so far. This is a brilliant space. They put quizzes on, do a bit of live music. It is not just your average brewery tap, but I'll tell you what they do well. That's the beer. And might even have blagged a little tour of the brewery. Let's go and see it. I know you enjoy seeing where the magic happens. And I tell you what, there are some stories to tell you with this place. So, the official brewer to the Queen, God rest her soul, when she was alive. We've even got the royal seal, royal stamp for things. But yeah, this is a wonderful, wonderful space they've got here. And it isn't just the tanks to show you, because round here, you can actually even see the grain that goes into all the hard work and stuff in here. The beer is phenomenal. They are an absolute belter. Look at that. You can actually see all the sugar and stuff left in there. That is going to become something incredibly magic in a short time. So what a great brewery space. I'm on the taster flights already, but I'll tell you what, there is a real story to tell with this. So one of the things on my flights is this Windsor Knot, which is the beer brewed especially for William and Kate's wedding. So yeah, that was the very first time it was out. They served as their guests and stuff there, and then they were allowed to sell it here after that. But look at the range, the variety and everything. But you can tell how passionate these guys are with regards to every single thing they do. It is an absolute stunner of a tap room. They've done so well. That is an outside kitchen, TK food. The chicken that I can smell from there, like fried chicken, smells absolutely out of this world as well. But yeah, definitely, if this is a sign of things to come for Windsor from these first two today, and then this is going to be an absolute epic day. These beers on this flight are exceptional. The Windsor Knot, the one for the wedding, fantastic cask ale. Now I'm on their stout Storm. I'm loving this. This town, tell you what, it's doing things to me. I'm absolutely having a ball, and I've only done two. Amazing. But just got told about this. So Willie, that runs Windsor and Eaton Brewery, just said to me, "Are you stopping at the Hope?" I said, "Yeah, I'm stopping everywhere." So here I am. This is my third stop of the day. Just called the Hope. Something a little bit quirky. I like it. Looks good to me. Let's get in and see what they've got to offer. This is something totally different to what I've seen already today. This is quirky. It's got loads of character. Two cask ales on, one from Marlow Brewery and London Pride. Good look, good vibe. Something different, and a bit of Men at Work playing. Yeah, like it's something quite quirky. Some cool stuff up on the walls in it. Obviously, they've got a little stage at the end. I like it a lot. It's different. So beer again is very good. So is this Rebellion Beer Co from Marlow. So there they are. Down into the town centre itself, where it looks to be quite a good little run of things to do. And my next stop is going to be another one that I've been very much looking forward to, having heard good things. This one, the Piper Art Bar. As you can tell, probably Scottish themed. Proper Scottish pub. I mean, you know my love for all things Scotland, especially when it comes to drinking and pubs. So yeah, this was well and truly on my list of ones that I wanted to get to see today, and I'm very excited to get in and sample it. The Piper is stopped for. I tell you ain't going to go shy of a whiskey in here. There is quite the extensive whiskey menu. Some absolute beauties on there. It's got a good look to it. It's obviously got special Scottish food like haggis and stuff in burgers. Do a hogmanay thing, Burns night, proper. No tenants, but McEwen's Export. So, and obviously Thistle Cross, the whiskey cask, Scottish cider, and a good look to it. Plus, yeah, a load of dining space down on there. But these are quite a unique little feature. This big bull. Yeah, look at him. Definitely don't see things like that in many pubs at all. So yeah, obviously they do stuff for Burns night, and as you can see, hogmanay party, as you'd expect. I love it. The artwork that's actually on the walls is for sale, and my big buddy the bull over in the corner, he's for sale as well. But some top quality paintings up in here. So proper Scottish art bar. Don't know, yeah. This is something a little bit unique, something you don't see very often. And I'm all about finding different stuff. Top quality. Absolutely love Scottish pub, mate. Can't wait to be back next month up in Scotland for 8 pub crawls in a row again, covering Edinburgh, Glasgow, Leith, Dundee, Perth, St Andrews, Paisley. It's going to be mega. So yeah, finding a Scottish pub always floats my boat. Always a big fan. But 110 yards away from there, which is exactly what it's taken me since I started filming to walk, brings you to two opposite each other. The first of which I'm going to do, the Sporting King. So as you can see, King Charles, I reckon his polo playing days on the board outside. The Sporting King will be stop 5 of the day. So obviously a sports bar. Every town needs a sports bar. Sporting King next stop. Sweet, modern looking, it's definitely a modern refurb little sports bar. So, plenty of screens around, plenty of sporting memorabilia. Can't really knock it, can it? No cask, keg stuff. London Pride on a keg, though. There is London Pride on a keg, but sporting memorabilia wise, there is plenty all around. Not what you sport. You'll find a bit of memorabilia up on the walls and things in here. So that's what a sports bar should be about, isn't it? So having some quality sports merchandise, including a Pele shirt. I'm always happy when I find a Pele shirt. Gypsy King stuff. Yeah, good bar. Dead opposite then, the Sporting King is a very traditional looking pub. Wouldn't go missing EastEnders. The Queen Victoria. So, Sporting King, Queen Victoria. That's how far I've had to go to get to stop 6. So, that's my kind of walking distance. Looks a nice, traditional, old pub, that. That's what I'm after. Old, beautiful, traditional looking boozers. So, stop 6 of the day, Queen Victoria. Let's go and see it. Proper traditional looking pub, which is what I like. It's got a roaring fire going. It's got some of the lily side. It's got the pina colada lilies and stuff on. Loads of the memorabilia and stuff. But it is a really nice looking little boozer again at this one. So yeah, finding some absolute gems already today. And thinking that Windsor is going to be an incredible day out. Oh, I absolutely love it in here. So you can have a cask ale, look, Timmy Taylor's Landlord and stuff. Plenty of the lilies and things, and lots of your generic other beers. But I absolutely love the look of it. We've got a jukebox in the corner, but I love the look of the bar and everything about it. I love the fact that it has got an open fire going, which is warming it because it is cold today. And now I'm going with Sarah, and Sarah's the landlady. Is she? Sarah's the landlady. Yeah, right, manager. She's the manager, and Sarah is taking me outside. Look, I haven't had a beautiful lady take me outside for a long time, so what a good little courtyard. Honestly, what a good boozer this is. Love a bit of a traditional pub, you know. Yeah, wicked stop off. What a great little pub. Lovely traditional for Sarah, the manager. She's absolutely lovely. It is a really cool little place. But it's time for today's sponsor. So, big shout out to these guys for helping us out, making today happen. And it is less than 25 yards from where I was. It is, of course, a Hoppy Place. You know, happy place, Hoppy Place. You know, you get it. Beer themed, hoppy, happy. I love it. I love things like that. So, the Queen Victoria, as you will see, is just there. Very short walk from that to this craft beer, which I'm all about, and I'm looking forward to getting in and seeing what they've got on. Let's go and see a Hoppy Place. Finding a craft beer bar in any town or city I go to always makes me smile. It makes me beam with enthusiasm, let's say, and this is a banger. So Indie Rabble Brewing, you know, this. But no matter what you want on the taps, there's plenty of good breweries to choose from up there, and it ain't just the taps. There is a wealth of cans and stuff available too. Invaded the bar because it's just so much easier to show you what. So this is what I've gone for, missing pixels, and really happy with that. But you want ciders, you want craft beer. I said there are so many good breweries in here. Vault City in amongst the taps and things as well. Look at it, plenty of wonderful stuff. And we'll head on out. So this is the bar area, but we'll head on out this way and show you the cans and the bottles and everything else as well. So if you want some Belgian, you want some, the Trappist ales alone always float my boat. Again, Trappist ales. If you've never tried one, brewed by monks, and they are pretty special. But yeah, Yonder, Siren, Elusive, whatever, name me a brewery, and I guarantee you'll probably find some of their cans in here. It is a pretty great little selection. What a place. Bunch of people in there. Really are a great bunch of people. And craft beer, honestly, I could have spent the rest of my day in there, but then we don't get any work done, do we? So that's why we have to be really regimented in this and force ourselves, and by ourselves, obviously, I mean me, force myself to move along. So, I've been told about this next one quite a lot. Everybody has said, yeah, you'll like this. So we're on the way to the Trooper. I'll see you there. There we have it, the Windsor Trooper. So it take me 4 minutes to walk down this way to come to the Windsor Trooper. But yeah, a lot of people have, again, shouted this out. A lot of people during the day today say, oh, you're doing the Trooper, are you doing the Trooper, are you doing the Trooper? You'll really like it. So, you know me, I'll try and get around everywhere anyway. But yeah, I was always going to come and do this one. So, cask ale pub that's really well kept, apparently. So let's get in and see it for ourselves. Windsor Trooper, stop 8. This is a big old pub. Goes back a long way. But yeah, really good cask ale lineup. Gone for an Oakham one, which must be a Halloween special, like Hop Witches. Oakham don't miss. Oakham gets stuff right. Very good. Yeah, really nice. Again, traditional feel to it. So It's got everything. Three Witches, that's what it was. Hop Spook, Three Witches. But yeah, pretty good beer, really, really good. So some good breweries amongst the taps and stuff in here. I'm impressed. I knew it would be from what people have said. You can also, there's some around here, Jute is on this side as well. But yeah, I knew I would be impressed, thoroughly impressed by this from what people had said. And it's a lot bigger than it looks from just from that side. If you come on a wander through here, look, you'll get to this whopping great room at the back. A little courtyard. You get to this whopping great room at the back, which looks a bit like a function room or a great place for live music or anything like that. So yeah, a lot of people said how good the place was, and yeah, a lot of people were right. Brilliant boozer. So head back on yourself about 150, 200 yards, get to Grove Road and hang a right down there, because the next one is about another 200 yards or so down this road. But yeah, people said I'd like it, and I liked it. Loving Windsor. Yeah, it took me 3 minutes in total to walk to the amazing looking Prince Arthur. Such a fan of the green tiling. As anyone who's watched the channel before would know. Fuller's Pub, having been in London the last few days, I feel like I've done quite a lot of Fuller's Pubs, and quite a few of them have been absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And that looks like it might be another one to add to the list of breathtakingly beautiful. Prince Arthur up next. It's a beauty, like I expected it would be. Fuller's do have some incredible looking pubs. I mean, go to Birmingham, go to the old joint stock. If you want to talk about beautiful Fuller's pubs, the Hollybush in Hampstead that I was at yesterday, amazing looking pub. They know their stuff when it comes to the aesthetics of a boozer. Prices, ridiculous, but you know, the boozers look great. It's a pretty super looking Fuller's pub. Usual Fuller stuff on the bar. Yeah, very nice vibe, very nice aesthetic, as you would expect to find with their stuff. Usual Fuller's pricing as well, so a very nice looking boozer. From there, turn right, carry on heading along the side street that we were on, get to the end and hang a left, and then there's a little, well, it's back towards the town centre essentially, so little run of pubs in a row hopefully up that way. So yeah, 3 minute walk, Google rings. 3 minutes is about right to walk from round at the Fuller's Pub to get to this, the Corner House Ale and Cider Pub. Big old corner boozer, so you have to walk past the barracks to get up to this one along this main road, and then you'll reach that. Looks a bit Stonegate from the outside, I bet it's not, but it's got that Stonegate vibe from the externals. Yeah, once again, this is about as good a beer range as you're going to find in a town centre pub. Really good lineup of cask stuff, including local stuff. One, Hardline Brewery. Again, never heard of them. But a beer I can highly recommend. Plus some really good stuff on the, some really good stuff on the back bar, on the keg range. So nice, rustic, good feel to it, good beer. What more could you want? That's what I've gone for. Hardline, another midnight pale. Very good, but you know I'm a sucker for Bass and would have gone for that anyway. So that's normally, as I can see, Night at the Garter, Windsor and Eaton. Indie Rabble, who we're going to go to in a bit. Wonderful array on the back, including the Vault City. And a very, very nice look and feel to the whole pub all the way throughout. It's been very, yeah, it's been very well cared for and very well looked after. Lovely fella on the bar, sports screens, good looking place. So yeah, winner again. Elton Pub. The road that I'm now walking down goes back towards the Queen Elizabeth. So it's that road coming through, but there's one more down here that I didn't get on that bit of it, so we'll do that now. Now I've got to turn around, go back on myself, back to that road and walk up there. But it's only a minute and a half walk, and it is just here. It's called the Acre, and it instantly fills me with dread from the Foster's advertising. Why on earth would you ever advertise that you serve Foster's? Why would you serve Foster's? Why would you advertise that you do? So yeah, sadly this is filling me with dread, but we never judge a pub from the outside, do we? We go in and see. Let's see the Acre. The whole reason we don't judge a pub from its outside branding is because you can't rely on that. This is really cool inside actually. It's really nice. It's got a couple of cask ales on as well. So I have another one from the Marlow Brewery that I had one from earlier this is their IPA. So this is it's got social club vibes, social club prices, and yeah, don't take too much seriousness than what I said about the Fosters. But it fills me with dread when I see Fosters or Carling everywhere outside a pub. I'm like, oh, what's this going to be like? But you know what? It's really sound in it. They are, the brewery is it's from Marlow. They're called Rebellion. So I've gone with the IPA this time. But apparently they do. I should imagine they probably do serve a fair bit of Fosters in it because it is social club style type vibe. But I actually really like it. It is a really nice, really cool little place, and it is dog friendly, massively dog friendly. There's another dog in here as well that I was fussing a minute ago, so come in and see it. And that is a classic example, like I said, of why you don't judge something before you go in. You always go in, always go in. That, one of the friendliest pubs I've ever been in, and I would 100% go in there any day of the week. So glad I did. Can't like, well, yeah, just run into make sure I don't get run over. Well, I call it running, but yeah, one of the friendliest pubs I've ever been in. Fantastic place, good prices, and the real ale on point. Back on myself. See the next one. About a 3-minute walk to get to this one, the other traditional old pub that I was told I would absolutely love. So it's that at the gates just here. Look. But this is the Two Brewers, established 1792. So this suggested to me as a proper traditional old place that I would fall in love with when I got here. And you know what, I kind of already am. Talk old traditional style pubs and then carry on with the vibe of this. This is a pretty incredible looking little place. So 1792. Something else major happened in 1792. I'll let you do the working out of that, but this place is very, very cool. Yeah, I'll show you. As you want, 1792 was actually the year of the French Revolution, and there was a bourbon called 1792, is what I was referring to. But this place is pretty wonderful. It's a fantastic looking place. So they update this board as well every single day. There's only what happened on this day in other years. That's some dedication. I'm not sure I've got the mental capacity or the general knowledge to update something like that without referring to anything else. But wonderful looking place. That have a little wander through the back, through into this bit. So the whole place looks phenomenal. I absolutely love the old wax when it dries and drips down the candles and things as well. But come on out onto this side. And again, you've got another wonderful little room with a little bar area and a fire going. It's dog friendly pub. But what a place. Honestly, what a place. What a pub. Come and see it. What a pub. Honestly, blown away by it. Such a good, I mean, the menu also looks absolutely phenomenal. They're getting busy in there for people that have booked tables to come and eat. There's not a lot of space in there anyway, but yeah, what a boozer. Can't say it isn't in the slightest. So, right, a couple of minutes up from there then is a little run, like a high street style run, where there are a big old cluster of pubs, which I'm absolutely up for, because Windsor, thus far, has been absolutely brilliant. So, next stop of the day will be this. The Prince Harry. No idea how long it's been called the Prince Harry for. I wonder if it was named after the current Prince Harry. I mean, it may have changed its name over the years. Who knows? Obviously a lot older than Harry himself, the current Harry anyway. So it may well have changed its name over the years. Everything has obviously got a royal connotation. So who knows? But again, looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's got 13 of my day so far. Just a little bit for you. So the earliest surviving building connected with the government of Windsor, probably built in 1518. The Trinity Guild itself to the 13th century provided the governing body to the town, alternatively known as the Guild Hall and the Town Hall, until the building of the present Guild Hall. Certainly from the 17th century it was also an inn. So yeah, it could well have been changed to the Prince Harry after the birth of the current. I still don't know, but yeah, I would imagine it probably has changed its name after the birth of this Prince Harry. London Pride and Canberra, which is what I've gone for, from Windsor and Eaton Brewery. Let's face it, if I get a chance to have one of their beers, I'm going all in for that as it stands. So yeah, nice looking old, as you would expect, really old feel to the place. 1518. Well, I went with Windsor and Eaton's Canberra. I said I'm not missing their beers if they're on offer. I don't. The Prince Harry Lager. Yeah, it's out. You can feel the age of the place. It's an old boozer. So nice building. This is totally where you get the cluster as well. So there are probably 6 pubs in a tiny stone's throw. And the next one will be this. The Carpenter's Arms. And it's a Nicholson's. Long time viewers of the channel, or anybody who's ever watched any of my videos where I've been to a town or city that has a Nicholson's pub will know my affection for them. Big fan of Nicholson's stuff. I said the pubs are always absolutely stunning. Michelin Butler do such a good job with decking these out. So let's get into the Carpenter's Arms. Once again, Nicholson's have excelled themselves with the look, vibe and aesthetic that they've done with this. Mind-numbingly beautiful. Honestly, it is an absolute stunner. So, yeah, usual sort of lineup, but Bass is amongst the cask ales. So, again, big fan. Sometimes you find Bass in them, sometimes you don't. Here, you do. Yeah, lads, I've got to take you on for a little tour. So these are the apparently the tunnels where the king used to, not the current king, obviously, used to bring his mistresses through, and that is what is down here at the bottom. Now all caged off with a knight and stuff there. But it's a beaut. The whole pub is a beaut. Nice looking place. Nicholson's always do it well. The pie selection here, pretty special. Upper dining area, lower dining area, obviously. And if you wander back around this way, you will see the cask ale lineup in here. That does, as I said, you see it down there, the 5th one, actually include Bass. So that is a winner for me from Nicholson's for doing it. So yeah, beauty of a boozer that I would definitely recommend to anybody. Right in front of that then is this little bar. Apparently this is Queen Charlotte Street, apparently, that I've just walked down. That's the entire way. It's the shortest street in the entire UK. So I've just been told. Whether or not that's 100% true, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, this looks wonderful. Look at that. It leans, literally, if I can get to it, yeah, look at that. But it literally leans, a bit like me after about 12 pints. So the shambles, a bit more of a cocktail bar than the pub, but I feel if something looks like that, we should do it. Quite a little beaut of a place. They've also got seating upstairs, but you get the vibe. You get the whole point. And there's no need for me to have to climb more stairs than needs be. So yeah, gorgeous little place. It's getting cold. It's getting later anyway. So have to be a bit picky and choosy with some of the other bits we do, but I definitely want to do this. This one is the Horse and Groom, and it is literally 30 seconds walk from the shambles, if that, opposite the castle. So yeah, in the shadow of the castle. Got to do it. Established 1719 from what it says. So this is the little street I was on. Looking forward to getting in there and seeing that one. Again, looks a beaut. You don't need to hear too much from me. So tunnels to the castle just over the road. The tunnels run under the ground over to the castle, and you can feel the history. One on from Windsor and Eaton at least, and Horizon. But yeah, Green King IPA. Why on earth would anybody ever put that stuff on? It is absolutely baffling to me. But yeah, pretty small, pretty compact, nice looking little boozer. And the castle is quite a sight, gotta be honest. But I think so from Horse and Groom, I'm heading down this what looks like a hill. At least it's downhill, I suppose. Heading down there. I'll see you in the next one. It makes the next stop. It's only been a minute's walk to the Duchess of Cambridge. So this is stop 17 of today thus far. And we carry on down, and I can see it already. There's a Wetherspoons just down there, which would be 18. And there's a couple of breweries we're going to go and do, and that will be it for tonight, I think. But yeah, Duchess of Cambridge then. Stop 17. McMullen's pub, first McMullen's done today. So Duchess of Cambridge, 21st of June 2011, and they were the first one to, well, they changed the name then. They've had the pub since 2005 themselves. Changed the name then to Duchess of Cambridge to welcome Kate, and the first pub to do so to welcome the new royal in the UK, apparently. So a little bit of history there for you. It's quite a nice looking place. It's obviously been a pub a long time. And yeah, McMullen's 2005. Quite a nice looking boozer. But up here, it says Brewery's been a public house since the early 1800s. That's where I just got the rest of my information from as well. And it is a lot bigger than you would maybe expect to see from just the front. Up there, it goes all the way back, all the way up there. So they have the story of Duchess, Cambridge. Right, walking for another 100 yards down the slope, and you'll get to the town spoons, which is called the King and Castle. So that's pretty aptly named, isn't it, for where it is, because it is still as we walk past the castle. So King and Castle, stop 18. Got an upstairs space as well. Bar-wise, it's actually quite small for a spoons. It's elegant enough, feels quite grand, so can't really knock that side of it. But yeah, considering the town we're in and the castle and stuff like that, I expected it to be massive. And certainly this front bit, not particularly massive, not a great ale selection, which surprises me considering how many good beers there are around the town. Carpet, I mean the carpet's pretty cool. Carpet's pretty regal. I don't mind that. But yeah, this is just the main sort of front bar. That is all it is. So not quite what I expected. Actually, I haven't gone for a wonder. There are 100 seats upstairs and seated downstairs as well. So it's actually bigger than I thought. This is some of the upstairs bits. So down at the bar, yeah, it's bigger. It's bigger than I gave it credit for. I will retract my statement about it being quite small. It actually really isn't. Right, I've got two left in me. I know exactly the two that I'm heading for. Indie Rabble and Two Flints Brewing. Oh, let's get to them. Wonderful news with these is that they are right next to each other. Two Flints, Indie Rabble. So let's do Indie Rabble. First off, stop 19 of the day. Very much so I absolutely love these guys. The beers I've had of theirs have been superb, and a Hoppy Place is just wonderful. So Indie Rabble, stop 19. I mean, I was always going to be a fan. I was always going to really enjoy it. They make some fantastic beer. They really do. And this is a great little tap. Again, wonderful little brewery tap. Tiny little space compared to the Windsor and Eaton Brewery, but it works really well for them. Their cans and stuff, everything about it, top notch. And it's all the magic occurs over in the corner over there. But yeah, just look at the collection of beers and stuff they've got on here. I have just had Tiny Violence, and I'm being a Forest fan, I'm used to a Tiny Violence, about all we can muster a lot of the time. But you know, the beer was absolutely exceptional, as we knew it would be. Wonderful little place. Definitely come and check Brewery Tap out as well as going to a Hoppy Place, for sure. Rabble, an absolutely amazing place. Just yeah, really pleased to have seen both the Brewery Tap and a Hoppy Place earlier. Next door then, stop 20, final one of the night is Two Flints. So that is going to be a that for me today. But yeah, well, I love little archway stuff. It reminds me of the Bermondsey Mile a little bit with this. So a little bit of Bermondsey here in Windsor maybe. Let's go and see Two Flints and sign off the night in style. Yeah, these last two, I can't think of a better way to polish off what has been a really, really good day in a really, really good drinking town. And we started it wonderfully. It progressed smoothly and nicely throughout the day, and I really have excelled, surpassed my own expectations tonight by polishing off with these two brewery taps. Can't wait to come back to Windsor and do the rest. I know there's going to be a lot I'm not going to get to, but let's show you around Two Flints before we go. Oh yeah, have a read of some of the beer styles available up in there. I've gone with the Tunnel Vision, the hazy IPA at 6% for my final beer of the night. Magical happens down there, and it is a great, again, little warehousey tap. A little bit of seating down here, and plenty more seating available. Look up the stairs, up there as well. So great way to polish off the night. That was Windsor, and you know what? It's been really, really good. There's definitely, I think there's probably 10 or 12 more drinking establishments that I can come back and see. So yeah, looking forward, already planning that second trip here. Plus, then I can do Eaton as well, obviously Windsor and Eaton. Can do Eaton and stuff as well then. So yeah, really decent day. Really impressed by what I've seen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in Witney tomorrow, which will be the second time I try and get to Witney, because that was where I broke down, the car broke down last time. Hire car will get me through, we know this, so see you in Witney tomorrow. Thanks for watching.